Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to Rap on iOS. And today we're looking at an app that allows you to watch the tubes in your DAW. It is called Tube
Audio Unit.
But first, we're going to kick off with a brand new song from Marcus Canal featuring Honey G. This is called A Winter.
Icicles hang by the wall, and Dick the shepherd blows his nail, and Tom bears logs into the hall, and milk comes frozen home in pail. When blood is nipped and ways be foul, then nightly sings a staring owl, to-who, a merry note, while greasy Joan does keel the pot.
Drowns the parson's soul, and birds sit brooding in the snow, and Marion's nose looks red and raw, when roasted crabs hiss
Hello. Welcome to the show. Auntie G featured there. I've got autoplay happening here with Marcus Cannell. And boy, what a marriage made in heaven. A musical marriage made in heaven. And I can just see as they keep collaborating together, just going to get better and better and better. Yeah? Just phenomenal stuff. Really awesome stuff. It's really nice to finally hear some vocals on Marcus Cannell's music, and just perfect choice. I wouldn't have thought of it out of the box to grab Auntie G, but Auntie G probably never thought to grab Gary Hubbs on her songs, and that's what makes it interesting, So when you think outside the box and grab somebody who you might not think is suited to your music, it turns out to be a beautiful, bellissimo. What am I talking about? Who fucking knows? I'm Jade. This is How to App on iOS, where every day we take a look at apps, listen to cool people's music, interviews with interesting artists. All manner of affair goes on this show. Who knows? Today is another one of those days. Who knows what's going to happen? Whatever. Welcome to the Wart Warriors. You can become a Wart Warrior for $1 a month, where you get access to custom emojis. And this month, yes, the quiz is back. So the quiz date has been set too, I can tell you. If you are a Wart Warrior, the quiz is happening on Friday the 24th if you are in the US or the UK. And it is an 80s quiz, Quizmania. Yeah. So that's happening. Put it in your calendar or just watch out for the community posts, because I will be putting it up there and all that stuff. Hello, Marcus Cannell is here with us. Also, Auntie G is here as well. Audible Video, Thomas Christ. Hello. Russ8889. Don't worry, Russ. I'll fix that code. FPC, what's going on? Brad Example, Licky. Licky. Yes, you can become a Wart by clicking the link down the description or the join button. And who else do I see? That's Pete Johns. What's good? Party pipes. If you stick around for the end of today's show, before I dump you all over to YML, I've got something special to show you, yeah? Because Pete Johns has been working on a song, a punk song, and he sent me the track, and I've done some drums on it. And I'm going to show that piss poor drummer that he's picked as an auto drummer, right? I'm going to steal food from the auto drummer's mouth and show you how much better the song is with my drums at the end of today's show, before Pete gets the project for tomorrow's GarageBand Weekly, where he will be showcasing it. Yes, exactly, Pete. It sounds so much more synthwave now. Who else do I see? I saw there's Gary Hubbs. Auntie G's there. Stephen Ewart, what's going on? I said FPC. Gregory O'Sullivan's here as well. You're up early. And I think I saw David Collette as well. And the Mix Club. Rhett, hello. I think I got you all. I did. I got you all. Yeah. Good stuff. Today we're looking at an app that's going to be interesting. I don't know how to show you this app, guys. It's a bit of a curly one because, This is interesting. Oh, yeah, the Super Bowl's on today. Thankfully, it's not on right now while my show's on. And I think, is it on during YML or do you end just in time? Yeah, I think kickoff is like 10:30 Australian time. So, hey, thanks, Stephen. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you a round of applause. Thank you so much. I look forward to... Settle down. Jesus, they lost the plot a bit there. Go Sport Ball. Yeah, I won't be watching it. I don't really care. But, hey, if you like it, good on you, man. Just remember, folks, all right? I've read it everywhere on YouTube. It's all over Facebook. Boycott the halftime show because apparently the devil's involved in it, apparently. So just watch out, right? There's a lot of fringe religious groups proclaiming that the devil is running the halftime show this year. But they say that every year, don't they? You know, they'll be like, oh, did you see what they were wearing? They're almost nude. So maybe I'll just watch the halftime show to see what the devil's got in store for us. Good Lord. Boom. All right, so shall I get on with it? Stop talking crap, or is that what you're just here for? Who knows? What have we got today? I need to check some price drops and stuff because there's a few. Oh, here we are. We've got a couple of price drops here from 4 Pockets, Evolver FX, Chameleon, Progressions are all on sale. Now, this is going to run out because what happens with 4 Pockets apps, they go on sale at the start of the weekend. And by the time it gets to my show here and I show them, it's normally only a couple of hours and they disappear. So if you want to grab those, they're probably going to disappear very quickly, just so you know. Scale Bud is on sale for $6.99 to $3.99. Nembrini's Shimmer Delay. I've covered this on the show before. Really wicked Shimmer Delay Ambient Machine, $8.99 to $3.99. The fingering apps are still on sale. Bodum Choosh. VHS Synth. MIDI Morphers 2, which I'm looking at tomorrow. Taking a look at this tomorrow. That's currently on sale. So hopefully it's on sale still tomorrow when I do the show. Knowing my luck, it'll go off sale. Bleece Megalit's on sale. So a bunch of those apps. But today, we're going to have a look at this. Now, as I said, it's top of the show. This is going to be an interesting app to show because I don't want my channel shut down. So you're gonna have to use your imagination today, folks. Can you do that for me? Can you use your imagination? Because I'm gonna pretend you're the horse and here's the water, and I'm gonna take you by the lead and I'm gonna take you to the water, and then I'm gonna allow you to drink. All right? And I'll just sit here silently and watch you licky the water. But this is Tube Audio Unit. And there used to be an app called Tube AU that was out by Blue Man Goo, I do believe, and it's no longer available. But this one has replaced it. So it's a Tube Audio Unit. I recently did another show on the Radio Audio Unit, which allows you to play radio stations. Yeah, and you can sample those and all that kind of stuff. And this developer also has another one too called Podcast Audio Unit, which I'll surely cover soon enough. But here was the other one, Radio Audio Unit. So you can probably guess what's going on here with this app. It is $12.99, and we're going to open it up and give you some examples of what you could do with it. And I've got to fill all this time. Goodness gracious me. Okay, so let's open up AUM. We'll start with AUM, shall we? And we'll open a new audio track. And we'll do a search for Tube Audio Unit. There it is. And if we open it up, there it is. And now if I click on it, I've got to be careful. I don't want to get any claims today. Well, bish, bosh, bang, biddly, boddly, boo. Look at that. Isn't that exciting? That looks like YouTube to me, doesn't it? And you're getting to see all the kind of stuff that I watch here because I'm logged in. It automatically logged me in. So what I did when I first downloaded this, I logged in here in AUM, and now it seems to remember whenever I open it within GarageBand or in Cubasis, it remembers that I'm logged in. That's really cool. So you can see some of the crap that I watch. Look at this crap that I watch. What's this? Your Music Live, Strange Machine, Ron Ward. I don't know. What is this rubbish? Oh, Ben Shapiro. God, I watch a lot of crap. Oh, look, there's everyone's favorite. Chestnut choking on an oak coil. That's the man himself, Anouk777. That's where that dude came from. He's amazing, Anouk. Me and Brad are obsessed with him. So yeah, this is YouTube in the browser. Let me get to these comments. Russ says, no, it's definitely not YouTube. Timothy, if this will allow us to jam to YouTube, jam tracks with amp sims, yeah, well, you can. You can load it up and load up a guitar in here. And say you've got like a tutorial or something, yeah? So you open up your guitar app in here. So we open up a guitar. Let's do that. Input, second input. You can load up MP1 by Nimbrini. So I've got my guitar ready, plugged in. Hopefully it's in tune. What's going on? Why have I got no sound? What is happening? That's odd. Oh, I think I've grabbed the wrong mic lead. Hang on a minute. That would help if I had the right lead. See, I've actually got my lead plugged into my bass. So, because I was doing some recording last night. All right, here we go. Sorry, guys. I should have been more prepared. But it's kind of going to work out okay because I've got to fill some time, don't I? Yeah, Timothy, I covered MP1 last week on the show. Right. Sweet. We got guitar tone here. Lovely. Sweet. So, hello, Kim. I didn't see you there. What's happening? Chestnuts are rocking on a rocking girl. So, yeah, what you could do here is go into this Tube AU. We can make it a bit smaller. And you could go find a guitar tablature thing or something to learn from and play along with it in your browser. And at the same time, you could like record your guitar. Say you had it open in GarageBand and say I wanted to do a search. And this is what's really cool. When you do searches for things, this app keeps a history of your searches within the app. That's nice. So I've got a history here, and it gives you these little, so whatever you've played in here, it gives you a history. So you can see I've searched for my Dread Circus song. And look at that. It plays straight into and I can actually close the screen because the old version of this, you couldn't close the screen. So there you go. You can play along with it. So if you've got like any websites where you've got, say, a guitar tutorial or anything like that, or you can play along with that, or you want to learn stuff to it, open it up in your DAW and play along and record your guitar into the DAW. You can't like open it up in GarageBand and just hit record and it will record. That doesn't work. So don't even get your head thinking that doesn't work. I've tried it. You try opening TrueFire. No, it doesn't open anything else except YouTube. That's all it does. Just YouTube. That's all it does. So let's cover other things that it can do. Funnily enough, all the parameters are open in AUM. So for all those hardcore people like always wanting the parameters open, you could set an LFO on. Why you would do that, I don't know, but you could. It wouldn't surprise me if somewhere on the Audio Bus forums, somebody's like, can you add an LFO to this? Yes, you can. So interesting. Trigger play, trigger pause. So you could even assign MIDI keys to this to start playing and pause with your MIDI controller. That you could do as well. So that's interesting. If you're like playing along with a track and you want to stop and rewind and go back to the start, because you've got these triggers here to rewind that you could just set to a MIDI controller. That's so already we haven't done anything dangerous yet on the stream. There's already some uses for it. Don't start me on Kitchen Nightmares. I'm back watching it again. It kept me up all night last night. All right, so now there are 3 modes that you can use with this too. So you've got 3 modes over here: music, video, and legacy. Now, legacy is one of the issues that used to be with the Blue Mango app that was out, was every time you would load a track, so we'll go to legacy and I'll show you. So the music would start, but as soon as you close the window, the music would stop, right? So that was a big thing with these apps. So with the podcast one that was out, and then as soon as you opened it again, it starts playing. But with this, it now has these versions of video. So now when I close, it keeps playing. When you reopen it, there is a little bit of a stutter. So there's that, but you can always just shrink it down, keep it out the way. Hi, Princess. You've also got an audio mode here, which is really handy. Why, you ask? Why is this handy? Well, you might have an iPad that, just say you have a whole lot of other tracks open and you're pushing the limit with other AUv3s. Taking away the video, all right, is just softening the load of this as an AUv3 because you're just running the audio, yeah? So that's pretty cool. As I said, you've got a history button here. So it remembers everything. It's really cool. Remembers everything. Non-conformist, you can see Animal Farm sounds I've got here for kids. I don't know why, I chose that. X-Class Solar Flare. For some reason, there's an NRL pre-season thing. I think I was just trying any sound I possibly could. So it saves all your history, so that's nice. And I think it does that without you logging in. So you don't have to log in to your actual iTunes account for it to remember the history, which is nice. We've got a gain. So this is where you control your volume. So you'll notice down here when we hit play, there's no volume, but we have a gain slider here. Which is cool. Let's go back to video mode. So whenever you change modes to, the video will go back to the start. I'll open this in GarageBand and show you how it reacts in GarageBand because it's quite weird. As I said, you can't just record direct into GarageBand. So don't get that crazy idea into your head. We've got some dev notes here from the dev. So when it's updated, you can see what's going on when it's been updated last and what changes have been made to the app. And if there's a bug, you can send a bug report straight from here, yeah? So nice and easy to send a bug report. We can delete that draft. We don't need to do that. So there it is. Look, there's a multiple bunch of uses you can use this for. I'm sure many of you are using your imagination right now, what you could use it for. No, here we are in sitting here in AUM, and I don't know, there's a little record button down here. What happens when I press that? And hit record. I don't think it does anything. I don't think it recorded anything. You could try it. I don't know if it would work or anything like that. Let's see. Did it record anything? I don't think so. Maybe it did. So you can do lots of things with it. Let me turn off this little record thing here. You could even try something like, maybe you could sample stuff from it. I don't know. You could. I don't know, maybe something like Koala. What happens if I open Koala? Koala sampler. And hit play. Does anything work? Ooh. Oh, well, there you go. Well, that wasn't that interesting. There's so many things you could do with this app. It's really fun. Or you could just, while you were bored and recording something, you could just watch YouTube, couldn't you? You get halfway through recording a song and you're like, oh, you know, I really want to catch up on the latest YML, and you throw that on and you take a break and it's in GarageBand. You know, wouldn't that be fun? Let's see, does that work? Let's jump over here and see if that works. I wonder if I could do that. So we'll open up GarageBand and I'll create a vocal track with some lead vocals in here. I don't need monitoring on. Let's just shut down that. Okay, so we got a vocal track in here. There's a vocal track. Let's open another track. We'll go over here to audio unit extensions and scroll down to tube audio unit. Oh, there you go. Look at that. It's YouTube in GarageBand. And look, I'm live. We could go all Inception. I won't do that. That'll get very messy very quickly. What can I find? I'll find something on my own channel, or maybe we'll, let's grab a Thomas Christ track, shall we? Thomas Christ, there we go. Here we go. Thomas Christ, Fall Harder. Fail Harder. What am I saying? Fall Harder. Dickhead. I'm not getting any sound through this time. Why is that? It's coming through there. I know. I need to do this. It's all good. Now I should be able to go back to my history there. There we go. And look at that. So why is this fall harder? Watch out for those leaves, man. So why would this be cool? Well, hey, if you wanted to play along to a track and you didn't want to bring in the audio, you could just play along to the track and record your guitar in here or something like that. So, you know, or you just want to be entertained. You just want to watch a bit of YouTube halfway through your recording. You could do that as well. What's going on, Mars? It works in GarageBand, but I'm just going to prove to you. Now, look, Thomas is still playing. But if I hit record, It doesn't record it, so don't get excited. See, it doesn't record anything, all right? Now, again, you're the horse. I'm leading you to the river. Work it out. You could do some karaoke. Yeah, exactly. You could do some karaoke straight in AUM. There's multiple things you could do with it, or just be entertained. You just got to use your imagination, really. Anyway, I reckon it's wicked, especially if you used it maybe in conjunction with an app called Koala or Sample Whiz. That's or I don't know, Space Fields, or I don't know. There you go. I'm saying nothing. Koala, Space Fields, what else? Dawn Beat. There's so many apps you could use this with. I don't know exactly how. Space Fields, it would be really cool. You've got no idea what was reading between the lines, Velcro. I'm not risking it. YouTube's already like in a very weird space these days with swearing and all this stuff. So I have to be careful with what I say. But, you know, I've heard some people say you could, they've asked if you could sample. I know you are, Velcro. I'm not going to do it anyway. I value my channel way too much. But look, I think it's wicked. I was really devastated when the original Tube AU disappeared. But even though it had its flaws, but, you know, people loved it and it was wicked. And unfortunately, it disappeared. But it's so good to have it back here and be able to use it. So obviously, you can use it in audio bus and send it somewhere else. So you could, open it in audio bus, play the track, send it somewhere. There's so many things you can do. Or we could just watch some Gordon Ramsay. You want to do that? Now there's a bug. See how it kept playing there? So there's going to be some like little things that don't work perfectly. Yeah, it is what it is. But for the things I know people will want to do with it, it works. It works okay. So, but yeah, there's no other kind of thing you could do. Yeah, there's plenty of public domain stuff you could do. The reason I'm not kind of talking about it, showing it, is because I don't know how certain people would react to having. I mean, it's on the App Store, so I mean, you're able to buy it. I just wouldn't want to see the thing get shut down. I don't want to get shut down either. Good stuff. Because, yeah, there is tons of royalty-free stuff like that. Hundreds of horror movies. All that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm not going to go on. I think we've covered enough of it today. I think I'm going to go out today and show you something else. Let's do something. Yeah? You get the gist. If you don't, I can't spell it out to you anymore. It's wicked. I like it. I'm so glad it's back. So that's the good stuff. I'm going to cover for the next 20 minutes. So you would have seen Pete Johns, is doing a punk song over on Studio Live today for GarageBand Weekly. And he's been using the audio drummer for his punk song. Anyway, Pete shot me over the song, Sink or Swim. And I thought today we'd go out with me giving you a little bit of a preview of the drums I've come up with. So last night I jumped on my drums, which I'll give you a goosey gander at those to waste a little bit more time. Let me grab my desk camera. There we are. So over in the corner of my studio, oops. Let's just put that down there. Over in the corner of my studio, over there, you can see there's my drum kit. So yesterday I jumped on my drum kit, and I haven't been on it for a little while. It's been a while since I had a really big bash on the drum kit. And yeah, let me tell you this. My arms today, they hurt. They hurt a lot. I went to bed last night and was in a lot of pain because I haven't played drums as much as I really would like to. Let me play you Pete's drums that he had on here, Pete's auto drums. And we'll have a listen to the track. Now, I will tell you a couple of things. Pete was using this bass sound, and I replaced it. Because I actually wanted a bass sound that I could actually do drums to. And the bass sound that, sorry, Pete, that you chose is unlistenable. Here's the bass sound. Listen to this. It sounds like somebody farted in... Right. So I took that and I moved it to this. And listen to this. You ready? Oh, it sounds like a bass. Because I couldn't play along to it because the bass sound was so fuzzy and I just couldn't make out what was going on. And if you're writing drums, you need to hear the bass. Yeah, the bass is very important for your kicks and everything. So let's show you the original drums.
All my life I've worried about the things in the water I cannot see. Got this panic washing over me. I have a fear of what might sting and what those circling sharks will bring. Maybe I'll be safer on the shore, 'cause I don't know what's in the water, and I don't know if I'll sink or swim.
Okay. So my thing is I wanted to make this really punk. Yeah, because it's a punk song. Now, I only know it's a punk song because Pete told us it was a punk song. So, and I know every time Pete hears the drums I put to it, he's cringing, getting ready, and yet there's some fast drums in this, but it makes sense. So, this is what I've got so far. Now, as you can see, all this is in one take. I've had to chop some bits up here, and before I send this to Pete for tomorrow's show, I have to split these drums up into kick snare, hi-hats, and separate cymbal crashes because there's only one crash in here and it sounds shit. But this is what I have. So this whole drum intro is gone for my one because I really wanted to make it punk and I think it needs to open with toms. Let's have a listen and you guys let me know what you think.
All my life I've worried about the things in the water I cannot see. Got this panic washing over me. I have a fear of what might sting and what those circling sharks will bring. Maybe I'll be safer on the shore, 'cause I don't know what's in the water, and I don't know if I'll sink or swim. Talking heads on the news today and telling me what to think and say. Some people will come back from down below. cracks in my memories are always making a fool of me. But I'm learning to ebb and flow with the tide. 'Cause I don't know what's in the water, and I don't know if I can win. There might be more under the surface, but it's time to dive in. Yeah! Cause I don't know what's in the water, and I don't know if I can win. There might be more under the surface, but it's time to dive in. Nobody knows what's in the water. Nobody knows who's gonna win. So I'm gonna just keep on floating, even though I might sink or swim.
Boom. Oh dear. The crashes, in response to Mascarpone, the crashes aren't finished yet. So that was just me hitting one crash. And once these are split, they'll be split across multiple crashes with different levels in them. So, and they won't be every measure. So they're just, when I play drums, I like to hit my crash while I'm playing to help keep me in time, because I don't know if you know this, I'm not a drummer. I've only been playing drums for 2.5 years. And I learned to play drums pretty much on an electric drum kit. So what helps me keep in time is constantly having a crash hit to keep me in time. But definitely there's so much more energy, I think, to it. Pete's probably sitting there fucking... It's... I love it. It's this love, with me and Pete have this love-hate relationship as his official drummer. I send it off knowing that he's probably going, what the fuck? What's going to come? You know what my favourite bit is? It's probably Pete's least favourite bit. Let me just say, it's the change at the end when the double time gets metal. Yeah, here.
But it's time.
Listen for the tempo change.
Nobody knows what's in the water. Nobody knows.
That's so metal at the end. And because Pete changes and does a harmony there, I'm sure once he tightens up the vocals, because remember, guys, Pete hasn't done the serious vocal tracking yet. So I know I saw people going, Pete's vocals sound too nice and stuff. But I think now that there's a real drummer in there, I think it would be easier to get a bit more aggression out of Pete for the end. Plus, I'm thinking too, when I send this off to you, Pete, I'm going to add some vocals, because I have an idea to make it sound more like, you know, Bad Religion's harmonies. That's really sound cool. We could do that now, couldn't we? We got time. We got 15 minutes. Yeah, vocal tracking's next week, because it needs like that really old school Bad Religion harmony kind of thing. Oh, you know, I reckon. I'm not trying to jump in, but and tell you how to sing. But I hear something else. I hear something anyway. How do I get this mic plugged in? That's weird. What the hell's going on here? Ah, there it is. So I've got too many mic cables. That's how I put this in. You'll be drinking some scotch. Awesome. Let me bring in this vocal. Hey. It's on there. Two. I don't know what's in the water. I don't know the lyrics. I don't know what's in the water. And I don't know if I will. And I know what's in the surface. But it's time to dive in. Nobody knows what's in the water. Anyway, you get where I'm going with it. It needs like a 3-part thing, I think, in there, which would be really cool. What's a 3? What else could you do in there? 'Cause I don't know, no. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Pete sent me lyrics. But it's time to dive in. Nobody knows what's in the water. I love the internet. Pete sent me the lyrics on Messenger. How cool is that? Where's the first chorus? All my life, maybe I'll be safer on the shore. 'Cause I don't know what's in the water. And I don't know if I'll sink or swim. Talking heads on the news today and telling me what to think and say. So it's sink or swim. I really shouldn't be singing this loud at 9 a.m. I don't care. I have a fear of what might sting and what those circling sharks will bring. Maybe I'll be safer on the shore. 'Cause I don't know what's in the water. And I don't know if I'll sink or swim. Let's bring that right down. 'Cause I don't know what's in the water. And I don't know if I'll sink or swim. I don't know. Talking 'cause I don't know what's in the water. And I don't know if I'll sink or swim. 'Cause I don't know. Anyway, I'm just dicking around now. I'm just dicking around now. Anyway, it's. I reckon it's so much more fun now. I'm really happy with the drums. I just need to fix up mixing everything down, fixing up the. Let's mute that out. I just need to fix up these drums. So all I'm going to do, guys, if you haven't seen what I do before, is jump out of here. For starters, make a copy. Let's do a duplicate because I haven't done a duplicate of this. So now we've got number 4. Then I'm gonna fix this stupid fucking microphone. I'm gonna select all of these and we're gonna tap and join them all together. So now all these drums are joined, and then what I'm gonna do is duplicate all these drums out. And then I'm going to separate everything, yeah? So for starters, let's put this at the start of the song. Edit. And you can see here's all my takes. Take all these kicks. And go to the first one. And we're going to cut these out so they're gone. And then in this drum track, we're just going to hit edit and paste these kicks in here. So this is the process that's next. So we split all the pieces of the kit up. So now the kicks are individually in. Let's see if we can quickly do all this before the end of the stream. We've got 7 minutes. So then we'll take all the snares. Now you'll notice what I've done here with these snares. Some of them I've added the extra snare hit just to cut through in particular parts of the song. So I'm going to take all these, copy, cut, and we'll paste these into this snare track. Bish, bosh, boom. There's a lot of toms in this track as well, because I think it needed a lot of toms. Here are all our toms. Boom. And we will cut all of these. Throw these in the third track. This is a really boring process, but absolutely worth it if you are doing drums. I've done this on many shows. I know Pete's done this on many shows. It is absolutely worth your time. So we've got multiple hats here. And you'll see there's an odd hat in here. It's this one. Because this here, right here, is a open to closed. Yeah. Fancy. Edit. So we'll grab these hats. Oops. Why am I getting a crash in there? There we go. Put our marker there. Next track. So these are hi-hats. Edit. Paste. There's our hats. And all we need to do for the last one here is just take out the crashes. So yeah, there's a lot of crashes in here, but they'll be sorted out. And we'll cut those. Edit. And paste. And now you'll see what's left. That last track there is all the rides. So we can just drag that down the bottom. And now we have our drums all separate. And shall we go out now and play the track? So you can hear if I solo these. Now you've got total control over all these drums. Sounds so Slayer.
To think and say, some people will come back from down below. A reflection, my memo.
Wicked. I'm happy with it. So yeah, I just need to fix up the crashes and a couple of other little things, and then we'll send this off to Pete today. And then I'm sure if you all tune in tomorrow after my show, yeah, you'll see Pete messing around with this track further. Let's just hit save on it. And what's happening on this show tomorrow, I can tell you exactly right now. Tomorrow we're taking a look at this thing. It is called MIDI Morphosis 2. And if you're a guitarist, this thing's going to be up your alley. Does heaps of things. It's a really, really tight, sick tuner. I know you guys love it when I say tuner. It is a wicked tuner. And not only that, it is fantastic for understanding how your pickups work in your guitar. And not only that, it can help you. You can play along with it and play a synth with it, with your guitar. You can actually play your guitar and connect the synth to it, and it'll play piano through your guitar. Plus, you can play your guitar and it will record the MIDI data from your guitar into tablature, and you can save that as PDF or as MIDI. It's wicked. This thing, and it's on sale at the moment too. Hopefully it's on sale tomorrow after we do the show, and you'll see how much value this app has. All right, let's play this song, and then I'm going to bounce you all over to YML, yeah? Remember, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together, and let's go out with Sink or Swim, a.k.a. Hasselhoff, I think it's called. Let's just do it. I am crazy, Gary. Uh-oh. Where did the guitar tone go? Man, tone bridge. Let's try this one more time. Nice one. Hopefully that guitar tone's back. Yeah.
All my life I've worried about the things in the water I cannot see. Got this panic washing over me. I have a fear of what might sting and what those circling sharks will bring. Maybe I'll be safer on the shore, 'cause I don't know what's in the water. I don't know if I'll sink or swim. Talking heads on the news today and telling me what to think and say. Some people will come back from down below. On reflection, my memories are always making a fool of me, but I'm learning to ebb and flow with the tide.